This is Charlie D'Agata in Kabul, a city that has changed profoundly in the past 2 decades since the invasion. A generation has grown up enjoying simple freedoms, but those gains are now overshadowed by fears the Taliban will sweep back into power once U.S. forces leave here. The return to Taliban rule endangers women and girls most. They've been able to go to school and hold jobs, including important positions in the government. But the country has already seen a rise in oppression, beatings, and worse. Few know the consequences of defying the Taliban better than Zarifa Ghaffari, one of the country's only female mayors and its youngest. Ghaffari miraculously survived 3 assassination attempts.
They started shooting my car from back, this way, and then from in front, they shoot, and then they run back. And
So they shot several shots into the
yeah,
car.
like more than 8 bullets directly to my car.
3 weeks later, gunmen shot dead her father outside his home in Kabul.
I never kissed him. I never hugged him. It was so hard.
The security situation has deteriorated so quickly. A U.S. intelligence report warned that Kabul itself could fall within 6 months after American forces leave here. As we witnessed this past week, the front line is closing in on the capital by the day. Jesus Christ. For the past 20 years, you used to have to get into a helicopter to get to the front line with the Taliban. Now it's just a drive away from the capital as Taliban militants have advanced to a neighboring province to Kabul. The Taliban now controls more territory than at any time since the invasion.
I don't know that that's appropriate.
Even the commander of U.S. forces, General Scott Miller, offers a dire assessment. As U.S. forces leave, you leave behind the threat of an all-out civil war. The Taliban has made extraordinary advances, even in the past weeks. How much of that is a concern to you?
Yeah, civil war is certainly a path that can be visualized if this continues on the trajectory it's on right now. That should be a concern to the world.
The final pullout Friday of all U.S. troops from Bagram Air Base, the former nerve center of the U.S. military, has only added to the anxiety.
The partnership between
And while Washington may be pinning its hopes on a power-sharing agreement between the Afghan government and the Taliban, currently peace talks are dead in the water. The biggest hurdle, the Taliban's track record, says First Vice President Amrullah Saleh.
Taliban are terrorists.
And
Simple.
do you trust the Taliban?
No.
At all?
No.
And the Taliban considers the Afghan administration a puppet government of the West. That puts both sides on a deadly collision course.
At the end of the day, Taliban cannot subdue Afghanistan through the barrel of the gun. They can kill people. They are killing people every day. But if they are waiting for a moment of surrender from the Afghan people, it won't come.